let's load it up right here, guys. Wanted to give you a chance to take a look at something that is a favorite of mine. This would be on the members channel, the member access videos.
We have ourselves the general engagement joined up here, folks.
Old school, man.
31 yards away, these guys have just been hammering away.
Old school, man.
Earlier, here's the 50th Pennsylvania, giving it a try, taking some canister right down the throat. Ah!
A little bit of that rebel yell ambiance.
Oh, yes.
As the boys
Back when you could manufacture the rebel yell and join up and become a member of the channel and a dear friend of mine too. It's a fantastic video, I will give it that. We got to go ahead and get to the issue at hand tonight, though. However, welcome on in. It's Scourge of War, Gettysburg Remastered, though we are going to be playing with the Chancellorsville DLC tonight, gentlemen. I have been excited to get to this one tonight because this is Forgotten Fights. From the Chancellorsville Battle Complex, we are into May 4th. This is a part of kind of when the battle seemed like it might be over. The Rebs still had a chance, though, Lee's Army of Northern Virginia, to exact an catastrophic defeat on Hooker's Army of the Potomac. And tonight is the night where we may be able to march forward to that kind of victory, at least a part of it, in one of the scenarios that we've chosen to play tonight, guys. Appreciate everybody taking the time to join in. Again, Scourge of War Chancellorsville DLC gameplay tonight. I have been excited to get to this. Let's make sure that we've got all of our particulars in order here for the stream. Yes, sir. Let's make sure that's right. We've got to make sure that's correct. I think we've got it. It is indeed the Forgotten Fights. Let's go ahead and jump on in. Single player. I want to make sure I get an eye on what it is I'm doing with Chancellorsville because I want it's scenario number 20, right? Okay, so we need to go to number 20 on the list. By the way, just to mention about the video that I showed you at Jump there, that's a $5 per month membership to gain access to those members-only videos. By the way, I'm already spinning around some more members-only content, just so you know about that, okay? Here's what we're doing tonight. This is going to be Early's Division on May 4th at 5:20 p.m., and it's time to try and see if we can rout Sedgwick's Corps. Early's Division, 2nd Corps Army, Northern Virginia, 5:20 p.m. west of Fredericksburg. You are commanding Early's troops, 2nd Corps. The Union 6th Corps has been blocked from joining Hooker at Chancellorsville thus far. General Lee's brought a major part of the Army here now to attack and destroy this part of the Union Army, indeed. Our mission is to lead off the attack on 6th Corps. You will attack west from Fredericksburg. Other units attacking from the south and beyond if needed. Your mission is to break through the Union lines. Your orders from General Lee are to begin your attack when you hear 2 guns fire. So Marshal Robert has his orders out, and we know what we need to do. We have our command here. Make sure we've got the right scenario selected right here. Yeah. When 2 guns fire, there is your scenario, CV20, May 4, when 2 guns fire, Confederate divisional scenario. Let's go back real quick so that you know what I'm looking at right now for options. We're going to put the AI aggressiveness for the Union now at 1. I believe that's representative of the outlook for their command and the perspective of their overall objective at the time. A little bit of word salad there for you. You're welcome. But I think that the Union weren't being very aggressive that day. We like 1 for AI morale level, and we're going to stick with that. Our modifications tonight, the Grog Toolbar, Cavalry, Artillery at all, retextured, Infantry Carnage Plus. Thanks to Randy Keene, Red Bugler, for that. We don't change too much as it relates to that. We'll get back to our user scenarios and jump into the scenario itself. Here we go. Early's Division on the 4th day of battle outside Chancellorsville. As this honorary battle playthrough in this DLC continues, we could be looking at real trouble here. We're getting our orders. Our forces are in position for the attack. You'll begin your advance when you hear 2 guns fired. Well, look, I don't like what these boys are doing right now, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to bring everybody back right here for now. We're going to stay behind the the trees. And then the other thing I'm going to do is get a look at the map here. Okay, we've got an objective right here worth 250 every 4 minutes. We're definitely going for that. This gets us 10 points. None. Okay. Let's... this artillery. If we're going to attack... I feel like before I do anything major, I need to get some artillery on the scene. So, let's go ahead and let's deploy some artillery right here. Boom. Okay. Go. Go. Let's get going. Alright, we'll do the next battery too. Okay. They'll go, say, here. Double time. And then you just got to triple check and make sure all of the guns are taking the road right here. Just one of those things you kind of got to do. I'm going to try to do better about this. Just make sure you guys can see the time. All right, so we got that. Let's get these guys back on a double time. Again, trying to get these guns moving. The Yankee guns will be moving soon themselves. We're going to try to get 8 guns moving in support of the upcoming infantry attack. We're going to have these boys lay down for just another quick minute. I want to get these artillery set up and ready. Okay, we got this 2 more batteries. Early's going to pull out with his guns. Okay. This may take a little more time than Marsh Robert wants. By God, we're going to do this the right way. Somebody might be able to see this on the other side too. We don't want to lose our position here at Fredericksburg too easily by any means. And this is not great. This is not great. Let's go ahead. Have them just go there. Yeah, these guys, you need to go right up here too. Uh-huh. Double time. Double time. So you got some of the guns that are going to take a weird path. It's alright. It's alright. And, of course, a reminder, do me the favor, if you dig Scourge of War here on my channel, give that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Alternate History Gaming with me, Bank 60s. Alright, we're not going to send skirmishers forward. We're just going to go right at them. We'll TC this. We're going to go right in there. Let's go me. Let's take command of everybody. Me. Let's come on over here like this. Try to be tactical. Let's TC these two right here. Hayes Brigade will move forward. We'll go here with the rest and we'll be in assault column. Right, and then these two in line are going to come forward to here, here. Okay, here we go. Everybody marching up. And we got the Cup of Joe in here tonight, gentlemen. Forgotten fights begin. This is Sedgwick's Corps had crossed the Rappahannock, but Lee had managed to react really well and send early McLaws and part of Anderson. Barksdale was over here too and did a really good job getting troops over. I think we're going to detach a couple of regiments from Smith's brigade right here. We're going to go ahead and send them as reserve troops. Like that. And like this for now. Okay. Very good. 2 regiments come over. We may have some Yankees that attack out of town right there. We still have this victory location with the 2 center regiments of Smith's brigade. And we're back to this right here. Let's get into our line. Same here. Here. These guns, yeah, I think I'll keep them there. I think I'm fine keeping them right there. We'll let them try to flank out here if they want. Let's go ahead and lay it down with these boys. All right. I think that's good. Probably could use this battery over here, but I'm just not ready to do it. Looks like we've got targets open fire there. Good. No targets. No targets. Let's move this battery here. Here we go, boys. Nice advance up front. Right here. Kind of a staggered advance. That will bring these boys. Oh, okay, we got guns here. Oh, shoot, we're going to have to probably go with counter battery fire there. All right, these guns here. Why don't we just go ahead and bring these right up here? Doom, 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 doom. Get them all moving. Get them all moving. This is a Chancellorsville scenario. Yes, Growl, welcome on in. Esteemed member has stepped in, gentlemen. Welcome the man. Oh my word, we're getting pummeled right here. Yeah, this is Chancellorsville, kind of as the Rebs were wrapping things up, so to speak. Lee really badly wanted to come over here and wreck Sedgwick's Corps to kind of cap off the big win. These boys will lay down. All right, let's go ahead. Let these guys do what they want to do. This battery right here gets on an attack. This battery here, I think we'll move them up. I hope that'll not hurt our ability to hit stuff. But I think we're going kind of a 2-on-1 on sort of the 33rd New York right there. You got 2 regiments up right here, good. And we're going to take 100 men. We're going to deploy them right here. We're going to go ahead and march ahead with the 13th Georgia. Double quick. We're going to load up the rifles when we get up there. We're going to unload them. And then we're going to swing the 31st out. Oof, take a volley going forward right there. That was nasty. And then we're going to double time out into line right there. Blammo. Advance on him. Okay, we're going to go volley fire. Right here. Perfect. Now we go line formation and advance here. Goodness gracious, we're getting pummeled by artillery fire. Line, and let's cross. Right there. And as a matter of fact, let's go ahead and put him in an attack. These 2 regiments will stay in reserve for the time being. We need to get these guns up here and going. Should have double quicked them. This regiment's going to come out. Same here. Kind of protect the guns and protect the flank of this brigade. I've changed my mind. Let's go ahead and bring the rest of them out. Excuse me. Nice. That's going to be a nostalgic grout. It's going to remind me of the old Take Command days. Forward. All right. I don't mind this situation right here. This artillery fire is going to hurt. These boys are going to come right here. Run there. You boys double time it up. You right here. See how we can do. I knew they'd come there. Good. We need to double time it. These boys double time it. Same. We got more infantry coming up from Smith's brigade. Here we go, here we go. We're gonna have these fellas charge. Charge. No! Okay. All right, here we go. Got a melee right here, 13th Georgia. Nope, we're going to retreat with them. That's going to be suicide. 33rd New York's getting hit, 13th Georgia. Tough fight right there. Got a feeling like we're going to come out on the losing end of that one. Just kind of lost too many men. The 33rd New York is actually run off. Wow. Okay, we're going to retreat them anyway. They're going to need a little bit of a break after that. Okay. Let's get the 38th Georgia up. Okay. Let's go ahead. Get these boys into a line here. We'll be holding there. I want to take these boys. Do that. I just want to see if I can scooch and get out of the way of that artillery right there. These guys are going to retreat far back. Oh no, they're routed. Damn. Okay, here's our deep reserve infantry. Artillery's come up, good. Nasty artillery shots coming in here. Okay, we did push these boys. Good. Double time it up there, boys. Yup. Here we go, wheel. Double time in the line. You got it. Keep it coming. Double time it up there, boys. Double time it up there, boys. Yeah. This one is your Grognard Civil War battle simulation game. You know, that's what you're in for when you're playing Scourge of War. Don't love how this fight's going, but I think we could squeeze this regiment in here. Let's get him on an attack order with everybody. Let's get, yeah, attack order with everybody. Go, go, go. We'll go ahead and let the AI do a little something. We got a 2-on-1, nice 2-on-1 here. Should have. And we got a little artillery coming in on them too. We're going to have these boys, the 38th Georgia, join the firing line here. Got to check on these boys here with the 26th, looking pretty good. I'm a little worried about them. They're going to want backup from Smith's detached regiment with the 52nd Virginia. We're going to have to watch our right there. All right, here we go. TC these boys. Let's get on a volley fire. Let's double quick up to here. Let's try to run these guys off. How close are we right now? All right, we're bending them. Right in toward the objective. We want to try to go get these guns right here. Right up there. That's our objective before the objective, so to speak. Come on, get a nasty volley out right here, boys. Kablamo. Good. Charge. Ready? Charge. Here we go. Try to break their spirits. Fall back up here. Here we go. 49th New York's got a whole mess of Rebs coming at them. Oof. Off they go. Fantastic. All right, there. Now, you fellas, get up in this ravine right here. Go, go, go. You boys. boys go here. Get up in there. Get up in there. We're going to send skirmishers out to fuck around with that artillery battery right there. We may find ourselves in business. Oh my God, the 38th is getting itself all turned around back here. Still doing pretty good with the 31st. Not as well with the 6th Louisiana per se, but Hayes is now right up here. Okay, here we go with some skirmishers. 100 men do it. Now up here, boys. Right up here. Run there. Alright, these boys are going to run off next. I just know it. Hayes on an attack. Let's get him on a probe now. Okay, they ran back a little bit. Let's go ahead and start pressing. Really start pressing here. Boom. Right up there. These boys. Right in here. Maybe Early's division could make some headway. Other side of the slope, kinda. These boys coming up. Good. These boys coming up. Good. That's where I want the momentum to be maintained. Right up in here. Go, go, go. Double time. Just trying to get in position over here. We've taken 25 casualties. Alright, you boys lay down. You boys, double time it. You'll eventually lay down. These guns. Let's bring them here. Double time. Good. Did they attack over here? No, they did not. All right. Skirmishers in a secret mission are going to charge the guns. Here we go, boys. And we're going to take them bit by bit. Bonk. Beautiful. And then we'll be routed. Let's bring these guns over here. Go, go. Let's bring these guns over. Please, move. Alright, that helps us. That helps us. Okay, Hayes Brigade's on the move. Let's go. Still 2-on-1 here. Good. We don't have any more artillery to bother us. For now, we've got all the guns. Let's take this battery. Let's get them right here. Shift a little bit. Hayes boys. Right in here. Okay, we're looking all right. 38th Georgia, we're going to go ahead. We're coming up close. Load up that volley fire. Here it comes. Okay, we're going to do the same with the 31st. Boom. 2 regiments coming forward. Right here. This is Scourge of War, my friend. Come on, boys. Volley fire out. Volley out. Volley out. Nice. Now advance on those suckers. Two regiments up. 295 men. High morale. 183 men. They'll probably charge the wrong regiment, so I'm not ready to make a charge there. Not necessarily. Let's TC this brigade and let's run them over here. These boys, we're going to do a little cheat. We're going to go boom, like a retreat move. And then these boys are going to come forward, double time. Here we go, form up, get the firing. Push, push, push. Keep them pushing right there. Okay, we're rolling those guns down. Fantastic. Looking good there. Okay, we've come up here. We'll have a 3-on-1. Fantastic, gentlemen, fantastic. Ooh, we are really thinned out right here. Okay, here comes 52nd Virginia. Smith's brigade. Moving forward. Alright, let's halt. Halt. Let's volley fire. Try to get 2 volleys in there. Once again, let's see if we can get the 20th New York to run. A couple of volleys. Very well. Let's do it again. Go, go, go. Alright. We're going to get a little crazy here. Trying to stay aggressive. 52nd Virginia in here. Right after these volleys. If we can get them out. Fire. Fire. Charge. 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 Staying aggressive, boys. All along the line. Get out that damn bayonet. '20th New York might hold us. We got 2 units against these boys here. One of our reserve units goes in. Can we move these boys out of here? In a massive melee and a charge on this side here. Oh my God, it's such a slaughter. No, we surrendered. 2 surrenders. This large Yankee regiment. We do have some artillery still, thank goodness. And we still have this regiment. This melee still continues here. Holy smokes, boys. I think we got him on the run that time. Fantastic. Fantastic. Go ahead. Get back out in your line, gentlemen. Okay, I'm going to believe that that was worth it. Right here. About face, you dummies. All right. You boys. I'm going to have to take command of these guys. We're going to have to target right here with canister. Go. You can... I think I can target them. That is the 20th New York, right? I got them. Yep, I can target them. Do it. Do it. All right, we kind of got them on the run. Excuse me. They've got more troops back here. There's our objective. Let's move forward here. Let's move forward here. Let's have these boys retreat. How are we looking here? Continue pushing the line. These guys, get onto the flank. Get onto the flank right there. Let's go. Let's stop farting around. Out here. Moving forward in support. We've got guns hammering away. Good. What I'm worried about is this flank over here. Now what I'm thinking we're going to have to do now is take the rest of Smith's brigade. Have it ready. Boom. Take the road, boys. Go, go, go. Just to shore up this side of the line. And then we need to take this regiment here. We need to flip it around. We need to come right here. Double time, double time, double time. Shoot into the rear. Right there. Looks like we're retreating. Okay, we're not routed, at least. Double time. No, if it's going to be a volley, boys, we're going to have to get closer, okay? These boys, we're going to come back behind the guns. Here we go, 20th New York. Going to take some nasty punishment right there. Okay. There they go. These cannon here are a problem for the right side, the whole right side of our advance. But let's condense. Let's condense. Right here. These boys are going to go way back. We've got one unit that we can bring back from the way back. Right here. Whoo, my goodness. I'm letting my coffee get cold. All right, where are we at? Okay, we're at minus 356 right now. Don't love that. 54th North Carolina. We could probably use them down this way. And then I would say this brigade here can really get on the move. Yeah. Okay, we're going to retreat there. Damn it. Okay, this brigade here is going to get right, or this regiment rather. Yeah, you heard what Grau was saying in the chat earlier, or just a second ago, about kind of the difference between Scourge of War and Grand Tactician. So Grand Tactician is certainly one to buy. I recommend it to everybody who is into this sort of stuff. I believe that for what I try to do here on this channel, where I'm trying to just kind of like deliver plausible alternatives to the stories that really happened across time, this is a game that allows for you to like replay the big battles, right? And then you really can't fully reproduce exactly what happened. And so I treat the whole alternate history aspect like with full respect to actual history. You cannot redo bit by bit what actually happened unless you worked real hard at it. Like so it's alternate because you literally just can't replay. But this game gets you, this Scourge of War game gets you as close as you can get to replaying what was going on the ground, in the tactics, at the regimental level and the battery level. It doesn't get any better than Scourge of War. frankly. And, you know, as far as showing you the level of the devastation. And then when it comes to kind of your, like Grau was mentioning, if you're talking more like trying to tell a story of the overall war, then Grand Tactician and its ability for you to kind of write your own entire war story is the preferred game, for sure. Okay, we're going to have a couple regiments that we're going to be needing to bring back. You can see we've got the rest of Smith coming over right here. We're going to need to kind of wait on them. We don't have a lot of time. Yanks are pushing up with the rest of what they've got. Stop. Volley fire. Oof. Oof. Okay, we'll be able to get into the fight here with these regiments. And at this point, what we're kind of hoping for is really just to hold the line. This unit, let's take 200 men right here. Let's take the rest of the regiment and let's create a 2-on-1. Right? And we'll sandwich those two guys in a nice little crossfire. We'll have a salient we're working against here, which is decent. I think we'll be able to hold up in here just fine. We seem to be relatively fresh troops too. Morale's fairly high. Artillery is positioned well here. These guns, let's bring them closer right here. Double time, go. Generally, I would say I don't like these guys. Okay, this is a bad spot. Let's go here. They're going to retreat and scooch. These guys are going to go to here. Get out back in the line. Hoke's Brigade on the left. That's what we'll be dealing with there. Got these guys in a nice crossfire. Excellent, excellent work. Got about a half or so of the companies in the regiments. Been split out right there. They formed back up again. We're going to move in on the flank. We're going to advance here. We're not going to charge. All right, get back out into your line. Yeah, volley fire would be fine with me right there. Let's have these boys jump in right here. Now, we've got two regiments here that could probably push. Let's get a volley out real quick. Kablamo. Now, push. Rather, one regiment that could really push. Okay, stop. Let's just make a nice, consistent firing line right here. Boom. Stop. All right. I like the way that looks better. Advancing there, advancing there. We're engaged over this way, good. Yanks haven't charged us yet. The 3rd Vermont getting pushed back like I figured it would. Late Battle of Chancellorsville action right here as we try to push toward this objective. Can we achieve a breakthrough, boys? All right, we need to bring back these troops from Hayes. They're going to reconstitute. Right? Let's get the supply wagon up. Whew. You know, I think that the AI in Remastered has gotten itself a little bit of a bad name. Here come the Yanks on this side, damn it. Let's bring these guns all the way up here. Okay, really? So that's silly. We'll just have them come over here. Gosh darn it. Alright, we need to get back to the action. I feel like there's gonna be a breakthrough coming. Just don't quite know where I think it'll be. This is one spot. These boys need to hold their own. These guys continue to fall back. I'd say screw it. Let's double time into them. Okay, we're going to have 2 regiment melee right there. We're going to be retreating with 1, unfortunately. The other one, the 6th North Carolina, will stop and take care of business here with its other unit until these guys reform. Okay, driven them. We need to drive this way. We need to kind of oblique move up this way. Double time. These boys need to oblique move kind of this way. We're going to retreat move there. Here comes 60th Georgia. Go. You got a whole division of Union troops on the way over here, which is not great. We don't have any Confederates attacking anywhere else right now. Okay, what's our score? Minus 253. Only way Early can go is forward at this point, in my opinion. Here we go. Get on up here, boys. So we got about 20 minutes left before this one's done, and I think we've got ourselves in decent firing positions there. Looks like they ran off this section of the regiment here. All right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to come back to here. Right, that with that regiment. Okay, the 1st North Carolina is going to come out to here. And as you can tell, we're just going to continue, you know, driving the wedge right at the victory location right there. Okay. Can adjust and do a 2-on-1 here. Kind of a 3-on-1. We've got a 2-on-1 here. Can't really flank very well because of that regiment there. We're going to do a volley fire. Get up close. Love it if they would fire at them. Looks like they're not going to. 26 New Jersey. All right. Maybe not. Volley fire. Okay, we're not doing it. Very well, very well. All right, so we can still move forward here. Poke. You go ahead. You work your brigade into an attack, will you? Okay, Hayes troops. Once again. Right over here. Oh, they're falling back here. I think we got them under a lot of pressure here with the 26th New Jersey. We're looking pretty good. Advance. Advance. If we don't break 1,000 here, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a major defeat. And I think it would be easy to sell the idea of a major defeat considering the fact that the Union is coming up behind us right here. I would say we probably would be well off turning these guns on them. Like this. Go. And let's get these guys reloaded. How are we looking? Oh no, we got a gun got routed. Damn. Okay, these guns. Let's load them up. Volley fire. You guys both. Oh, we're falling back right here. Stop. I wonder if the artillery fire on the flank is too heavy for us there. Seem to have a real killing ground in here. A chance to punch through, man. That's what we want. Just a chance to punch through. These Georgians, come on. These boys are going to get waylaid by artillery if they're not careful, by God. Get in here, run there. Okay, the rest of Smith's brigade, right? Fantastic. Just get them in the woods. We're basically going to have to, like, fight a running battle going forward and try to have, you know, basically just try to have this all broken up, catch a breakthrough, move ahead before this Yankee division in our rear can deploy. I think that's essentially what we're looking at. And we need these guns. Move a little faster. Come on up, boys. Reminder, you are watching Alternate History Gaming. I am Bank60s, your humble and gracious player host. Do help out the channel. Click that thumbs up button. Subscribe. This is what we do. This is what we do. This is the main sort of content, main subject matter. Black powder, 19th century combat. Oh, shit. So this is one part that's a bummer in this scenario, is that the units retreat so far back. They end up having to use up a lot of time bringing people back to the front line. It's not so fun. Let's take TC off all across the line. Let our generals work with the troops a little more. We're going to have them on a probe. Alright. How are we doing on the score now? Minus 390? Show. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, we got 13 minutes left before the scenario's clock runs out. Very surprised that we haven't cleared out this Yankee regiment yet. Thinking we charge them. Not thinking we have much of a choice at this point. In we go. Charge. Oh, they won't do it. Charge. There we go. Stop, volley. Volley fire. Ah, shoot. Nada. Here we go with the 8th Louisiana from Hayes Brigade. One of the last remaining regiments for him. He's going to run them off. Fantastic. Then we'll have a flank fire right there. Then we'll increase to a 2-3-on-1 against the 4th Vermont right here. There we go. In good shape there. This one, not so much. Let's go ahead and squeeze another regiment in the line right here. You can see we're kind of squeezing in. We're retreating with several units even still, and they've got to go way back to the rear. I really don't like that aspect of the scenario. That is a part of the scenario that I could do without, that's for sure. What kind of cavalry? That's an interesting question. I guess I don't quite understand the question. It's got Civil War era cavalry where you're talking guys that are fighting dismounted a lot of the time. Okay, we'll have them falling back. These guys are going to go ahead and advance on them. Right here. Let's get around the flank of these Yanks right here. Get a unit there. Oh, you got to be kidding. All right. So we've got the 54th North Carolina that does not want to move forward any further. We've got exhausted units left. That is unfortunate. And I would say at this point, we would need to focus on this threat here. Get a unit right there. Get a unit right there. Have kind of a weird looking battle line. And you can see here in this evening time attack, you know, this is kind of a desperate thing. The Confederates, General Lee very badly wanted to wreck, you know, this corps that had crossed and come down here and kind of gotten itself isolated over on this side. He was really eager to try to get around it with the rest of his army, and there wasn't a whole lot left at this point. Everybody was battle weary at this point. A lot of troops were exhausted, kind of like you see happening here in game. You could say Early's division was probably the quote-unquote freshest division that the Confederates had, but that's only because they hadn't fought over near Chancellorsville. They'd kind of only just held real briefly against Sedgwick over here near Fredericksburg, and then been forced to retreat to the, I think it's south and west as well, but then returned to this area after the victory was kind of sealed on May 3rd over near Chancellorsville. And so Early's division was kind of left as the main one that could mount an attack over on this side when Sedgwick's corps got isolated over here. You can see these Yanks are being real stubborn. They're not running off, man. It's pretty impressive, I gotta say. All right, we're running. Routed here with the 8th Louisiana. That's not great. They were in position kind of here, I think. If we can get this regiment to run, maybe in kind of some form of business. Again, here these boys come right here. 7 minutes until this thing is official. Negative 353. Oh yeah, okay. Well, yeah. So I play a ton of Grand Tactician, and then this is the kind of the other game that I play in terms of Civil War or Black Powder. I'll do Napoleonics plenty of the time with this game. Let's go up there to volley fire. You boys, let's go up there with the volley fire. Let's take everybody. Come on, go with the volley fire. And then we'll have these boys firing from behind. See if we can get these guys to rout. Got them fall back. Keep those volleys coming. Stay out on the flank here. Yeah, the only choice we really have on this side is to push toward the objective, right? Okay, let's go ahead and start moving that way. This unit looks like they're about toast. Holy smokes, man. Volley fire on them, that'll rout them. Volley fire. Volley fire. Falling back here. God dang it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, good. So Grand Tactician is one, I feel like, as far as just mastering the ability to make the game enjoyable for me to play, kind of with home rules and being forgiving of the AI and making neat little battles, after 500 to 600 hours, I'm happy with it. I really am. A lot of people knock Grand Tactician, and I'm just not one of them. I love the game, man. Seems like you do too. You're over 3,000 hours into it. Okay, we routed the, so 6 Louisiana is going to run. Okay, these boys need to retreat. Run into a real solid line of Federals right here. 6 Corps being stubborn. They're not going to leave. We're going to have to charge. Okay, these 2 other regiments won't do it. We're falling back with the 1. 4 minutes in. We're 4 minutes until the end. And that'll be all she wrote, fellas. We've got troops stabbing a nasty rod right into our rear right here, and that'll probably wrap it up. We'll have a defeat on this scenario. Ooh. Tough one to win. Could try for the flank all the way around to these artillery. Could try for that, but I feel like you would end up overextending the line. All right, we did run these boys off. Fantastic. Volley Friar, fresh regiment that's up. Smith's Brigade, maybe they come to the rescue. All right. But I like this scenario. This is a fun scenario right here. I like this one. Well, so yeah, that's funny that you guys bring that up. I'll mention just a comment. So I've really kind of like been conflicted about whether or not to jump back into a campaign on Ultimate General Civil War. I really do like the Ultimate General series of games. I loved Ultimate General Gettysburg when that first came out. I thought that was a really nice, like, Total War-esque, very simple but better. I don't know how, but better. Just a tick better. I liked it a little more, and I thought it was really nice and simple in the way that it handled combat. I thought it was fairly accurate too. And then I kind of like came back around to Scourge of War again not too awful long ago. I'd always liked Take Command, in Scourge of War. But what I would say is, as far as a pure battle game, if you want something that's truly immersive and realistic, Grau was talking about it earlier, this is the battle game that gives you the best idea of, from a real-time second-by-second basis, like, having to really go through a whole combat for real, in real time, of what the environment was really more like. That's why I love this game. You get that sense of it being a tough, plodding kind of an affair that lasted half the damn day, or an hour or 2 hours, never-ending, constant combat, lines blasting away at each other and doing the best way they could to try to flank one another, get the best of each other, and all the rest. So here we go. We got this entire Union division or corps coming right here. Look at that. So we ought to do something about them, huh? Yeah, okay, major defeat. We'll take 3,200 casualties against 2,800, which ain't actually too bad when we're on the attack. I think we used artillery fairly effectively there. Just didn't quite do good enough, I would say. I had fun with that one, of course. Jump back into the headquarters real quick. As we want to try to get to the right headquarters video. The stream has already started, everybody. We're actually here, right? Thanks again for taking the time tonight. We're going to take a little bit of an intermission, refill the drink. I'm going to look for another Forgotten Fights May 4th 1863 scenario that might be fun for us to play tonight, because this is what I want to focus on. We're putting a nice little bow on all of our Chancellorsville anniversary type battle coverage that I want to do. We hit Grand Tactician with it. We've been doing Scourge of War Chancellorsville DLC for the past couple of weeks now, and now we're going to wrap up some of these Forgotten Fights for you here on the channel live tonight. Again, smash that thumbs up button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, if you're new, of course. Also, if you've subscribed for a while and you want to consider becoming a member, man, we keep growing, and there's all kinds of free access, better access perks for you. Consider that. I'm going to go refill my drink. While I do that, of course, I don't want to leave you guys hanging by any stretch, okay? So I'm going to make sure that I bring up something that would be fun to watch. Oh, and also, I really have to say that I was pleased with the turnout for the Grand Tactician Chancellorsville playthrough. I was kind of blown away with the number of people who both tuned in to watch the actual live stream itself, as well as who tuned in to watch the VOD afterwards especially. People are still watching that thing. It's hundreds of folks, and so I've been really encouraged to see that. That's really been something else. Got to get over to our internet watch party right here so that we can refill and rest and refit just a tad before we jump into the next scenario.
So what
you
we want
guys
to try to do is funnel them
enjoy
into our breastworks, right?
As I'll be right back shortly.
So this unit here is going to
continue our next scenario playthrough in the Chancellorsville DLC. Hang tight.
And then we're hoping that it'll just be killing season out here. These guns will come up here. Bingo. Double time, everybody. As a matter of fact, make it right here. Boom. All right, got that. Boys, go ahead, get in your line, get on the breastworks. You're already on the breastworks, sweet. Rebuilding the line with 2,500 points now. And all hopes are we can hold out here, god dang it. Look at this. Got one regiment bravely moving ahead. And we're going to try to hold on these breastworks right here. This is where it gets deadly, gentlemen. This is where it gets deadly. Plenty of time to shoot at them while they try to swing around toward our breastworks, I think. Let's see how we do here. 26 Wisconsin. I want to say welcome to everybody who's joined into the stream tonight. I love having you all on board. I love all my groggy nuts joining in for things like this. It's Chancellorsville. The anniversary is coming up, right? Had the big announcement today in a post, and I've had a lot of positive feedback. I cannot wait for this one. It's got me so on edge and so excited that I'll probably create some other content that I didn't necessarily plan on in hopes of, you know, just trying to spruce it up. But that is going to be the full Chancellorsville, maybe even multi-day battle playthrough as the Confederates on Grand Tactician. And that's going to be coming up Saturday night, the next night I stream. And I'll be playing as the Red.
Don't let that fool you. That is a past pre-recorded. This was recorded before. That is not coming up Saturday night.
And Tacticians Chancellorsville, that you will find it pretty easy to win.
That's funny, man.
The battle.
I wouldn't say it was so much easy to win that one. I can't say that that was easy to do. No. Okay, we'll quit the field on this one. Good fight, good fun. Right, now let's take another look at another scenario. What do we got here? 45 minutes with the 1st Division under General William T.H. Brooks, 1st Division. A solid sheet of flame. Victorious taking Murray's Heights, driving the rebels out of Fredericksburg. 6th Corps will continue pressing the enemy west and link up with the rest of Hooker's Army of the Potomac. Since your division has not seen any action today, you've been detailed to head the column. You are separated from the rest of the Corps. Your division should have enough firepower to brush aside the retreating rebels. Yes, this is when I think Barksdale got joined by some troops from Anderson. So continue marching west toward Chancellorsville and destroy any enemy force you encounter. Interesting. Okay. See how this goes. 1, 2, 3 brigades and some artillery. 45-minute scenario. That fits well into our timetable for this evening, I would say. Pull up a chair, grab a snack. We've got one more scenario to go as we continue playing in this Chancellorsville DLC right here. That's 17, right? Okay. So we go back to our user scenarios, and it has it right there. Once you click right on it, boom. Okay, we'll be Brooks Division. Our options are the same. Let's do it. So this is May 3rd. This isn't May 4th. I feel like I should quit and do a different one. I think I should. Let's make sure we stick with the theme of the video, right? Or the theme of the title of the thing, the thing. So you're commanding 2nd Division 6 Corps on Potomac, attacking Bright Brooks Division. Yesterday was beaten off, preventing. Yep. The Corps assumed defensive positions, waiting orders. 2nd Division facing Fredericksburg to the east, holding high ground. A number of Confederate units have been seen marching. So this would be flipping it over the other way and defending against the Confederate attack in the same place, right? I don't see why we don't give this a go. Got a couple of brigades. We can relax and play and chit-chat, BS, and just, do what we do, gentlemen. Why not do this one? This is scenario number 19. Bingo. May 4th. Violence never before encountered, it said. Well, that was certainly the truth when we were playing as the Confederates. My God. Casualty rates were high. High, my friends. All right. So we'll have all of the troops that we were fighting against in the last playthrough. Okay. I'd say we're in good positions right here. And we'll just have the generals hold to the last. Let's make sure we get this battery. That position is good. Our pickets report the enemy is advancing in force. Lead 2 brigades been sighted advancing in the direction of Fredericksburg. Yes, sir. Okay, skirmishers out. We'll try to slow them down a little bit here. Boom, boom, boom. Skirmishers out. Just going to chill and play a little defense this time. Pretty basic stuff, I think, right here. Basically just have everybody in double defense. We got this battery artillery like we had. Oh my gosh. Okay, these are seasoned troops. These are regulars, militia, regulars. Okay, I see why they were so good. Seasoned troops. Volunteer. Regulars. Okay. Okay. We're going to have several of our skirmisher units be recalled, it looks like. It does appear as though the AI revs are going to move directly into the central position right here. So I'm thinking we should probably take some of our regiments and maybe just kind of bring them up a little closer. I think maybe we take this regiment right here and we squeeze them. If the Revs want to come around the flank, they're more than welcome to try. Welcome on in once again here. This is Alternate History Gaming in Chancellorsville. The Forgotten Fights. How could you? How could you forget? Yeah, I don't think that skirmishers are as effective. Either in the remaster or something. I'm not sure, but I don't think they're quite as effective. Boy, they're all just... They're making a beeline right this way, huh? Not exactly sure how they're all going to deploy, but I think they're going to try and overwhelm this part of my line right here. Let's have this regiment just move on down here. Let's have this regiment just go ahead and move right on down here. I would like to be in the woods right here. If we can manage. Okay, they're going to try and stay hidden from my guns. Okay, no, they're going to bring a regiment over here. I see. Yep, hold at all costs. You do the same thing. Big brigades. The Vermont Brigade under Grant. We fought with him in that scenario where Longstreet gets to turn the right flank of the Union Army at Gettysburg. I remember playing with some of these 6 Corps troops. They were actually pretty good. That's one corps that didn't really get to do much at Gettysburg. Kind of a shame, really. Guess they're kind of a good corps. Okay, let's get ourselves in a good spot here. We'll go ahead and make it look like we can open up this flank. We'll invite them. Then we'll countermarch with this regiment. Lock up these guys, get them in the way of our canister fire. Or the artillery fire. The intense artillery fire. Yeah, I mean, this is not dumb. This is pretty, as smart a move as you're going to get for the Rebs, even though they'd maybe have to worry about their flank here. I think I'm going to have to make them worry about it. Go ahead. Run up there. Volley out. Combat is joined. We'll have the 20th New York coming back. As you've got this Confederate brigade going to try to work around the flank there. And we're going to have this brigade get hit hard. We're going to need to push against Hoke's brigade right here. Right. Fantastic. Okay, as long as we just stop the progress of their attack going as planned, like they want it here, get them engaged. Volley fire. Oh, we got a charge. Fine. And then if we can funnel all these guys down in there and get flank shots, I'm certainly fine with that. All right, surrender. Good. Okay, they got him stopped. And then our artillery will be able to send some fire down in there. Rip them to shreds. Looking good on the left now. Got this regiment that can come right here. Double time, boys. Wow, would you look at this? Go ahead, charge. That's fantastic. They're just going to march right past us. I got to say, it's a little bit impressive. Could have a problem here. Could have a problem here. 77th New York. Oh, we're doing pretty good with them, though. Doing pretty good. Yep, off those ribs. Go, and they surrender. Fantastic. Okay, we'll keep the integrity of this position right here. Good, good, good. Get back out in line, boys. In line, boys. All right. Halt. Double time out to it. Volley fire is fine. Let these guns hammer away. That works for me. All right, where is our... do we not have a victory location over here? It looks like we do not. It looks like we do not. Yeah, we sure got him in a bit of a bind here. I think we caught him. Run to there. Run up here. Double time. Double time. You boys volley fire when you get up there. Here goes. Bam. Bam. Oh, that looked good. Okay, we're running ahead with 2 more regiments. And we're just going to fold in this side of their attack. If that's the way they want to do this, I suppose that's fine with me. We'll just get aggressive with it. See, there they go. Good, good. Get all the way there. Double time. And you're back in your line. Excellent. You boys next. Ready. Boom. Double time. And we're in our firing line right here. And then just to get insulting, we're going to take half of this regiment. And we're going to take it and run it out on the right. Create a crossfire out here. And we're going to hopefully make the Rebs pay for ignoring this side of their line a little bit over here. Okay. Do that. A little bit of a cheat because the AI doesn't really ever do it. You can accuse me of that, I guess. Let's go column formation right here. Oh my gosh, okay. We can get through there. We can advance. We can advance. Maybe we'll squish them. Okay, looking pretty good up here. Oh no. They drove off our guns. Okay. So they do have a regiment out here on the flank. We'll have to readjust. This unit's going to have to counter march to deal with that. We'll retreat, move them there. Then we're going to have to adjust this unit out into the field. Double time, boys. Ready. And stop wheel. Let's get our division commander on the move. How? Come on. We gotta just, this artillery is just gonna keep backing up. We'll keep our supply wagon here. Okay. This is gonna be a rough one for them. I think we should be able to turn them here before they can turn us on the other side. I think. Here we go, 2nd Vermont. Let's go ahead and bring them here. Volley fire, boys. Volley fire out. Join the firing line. They're running. All right. Running. These boys split out into skirmishers. These boys will. Get back with your parent unit. Go. Forward! Yeah, we're looking pretty good here. Not so good this way, but should be able to make it. Uh-oh. Oof. Okay, that was close. I was thinking there was a chance we were going to get in a melee right there. Yikes. Alright, they're not going to be as winded as us, but we should be alright. Okay, we're falling back right here because we're getting flanked. Let's go ahead and do this. Keep these boys on the run. Okay, now these fellas are going to come right here. These fellas are going to advance. Advance, Yankees. Do what you do. Okay, so next. Yeah, I'm not quite ready to do that yet. I think we got to keep kind of pushing over this way. All right, our guns are back. We have not lost any guns or troops. These guys just got spooked. Why don't we come on back, boys? Double time. Okay, you just got spooked. It ain't nothing big. All right. You've all seen the combat before. You know how this is. It ain't no fun. Let's back up with these boys. Let's come forward with the Vermonters, the 21st New Jersey, rather. Let's come forward with these boys. And we'll have direct flank shots here now. We'll have the line there, good. Be holding on. And now we'll be 2-on-1 out here, good. Once these guns get back into the flank with canister fire, we're going to be in real good shape. Next, I think we're just trying to keep these Rebs on the run. These guns need to come forward to here. Go. Got them run. Good. Just keep the pressure up over this way. Keep the pressure up. Okay, halt. All right, these boys wheel. Come on forward a little bit. Got to hold a line against these Confederates out here, damn it. Okay, these boys, we got a volley going out. Ooh, canister fire, yep. These guys are going to be toasted soon. Get it out. There we go. All right, we're going to double time it up close. Same thing here. 2 against 1. Let's go. Let's go volley fire, and we'll do volleys and get canister going in there maybe about the same time. And the 61st Georgia is going to be in trouble. Boom! Nasty artillery fire right there. Holy moly. Blam! Blam! These guys are going to be tired. Nice volley goes out. We're falling back for them now. Stop. Another volley's coming out. Boom. And off they go. Perfect. Okay, now we fold around the flank. Try to start running this whole situation off. Maybe we wrap it up with a nice major victory as the Yankees okay, volley fire. Volley fire. Volley fire. And volleys all around. Same here. Volleys. Volleys. Somehow we can't see them. We'll have volleys going out there. Go ahead and advance here. Volley fire, go. We'll just try to bypass this regiment here. Go 2-on-1 against this little one. Right in here. Got him on the run. Fantastic. Bam. Another volley goes out. Advance. So we'll be in a good spot right there, baby. Oh, it feels good to be on the right side of one of these things. By right side, I mean victory. I got a feeling. The score doesn't look good for us at the end. This is one of those where you got to use the eye test a little bit. You got to go with the eye test. Stop. Volley. You boys volley again. Ready? We're volleying again. All across the line. Bam. Got one out. Dropped a bunch more of their troops. Good. Advancing. We got the little 5th Louisiana. Looks like it's probably going to have to run. All of these Rebs out here. Got a lot of casualties. Volley fire. Volley fire. You boys too. So now these guns can come back up all the way. Right up here, boys. Let's go. Enfilade flanking fire down the rebel line. We're going to push out right here. We got our guns. We got the Vermonters and the New Jersey boys moving forward. We got this little rebel regiment moved away. Stop. Let's take care of these boys next. These boys are coming up soon. Got them to run. Volley. We're a little fatigued. That's the only thing. 45-minute scenario. And maybe less than half the time to do the entire thing. We may be able to say that we've got victory secured. Certainly looks that way. Big volley goes out right there. Woo, these boys they're having a rough go. So are these boys. Fall back. Whatever this regiment's doing, they've got some cover or something. I'm at 1,200 points. Pretty good. Okay, we're going to do the tactic, the aggressive tactic. Run up close on a 2-on-1. Volley fire. Okay, we're going to go ahead and adjust this way with the 33rd New York. Oh, okay. Well, we'll do it. We'll keep doing it. Fantastic. Those guys finally ran off. These are some sturdy Union troops here, man. I gotta say. Okay, we're exhausted on this side. Let's go ahead. Let's take these boys back to here. We're on defense anyway. I don't think they've got enough to move us on this side. We'll have our artillery out. Go, go, go. Good. By the way, I was right. I'm starting to think possibly about changing up the plan for the stream tomorrow night. I'm not sure. Not totally sure yet. Could happen. We're going to move to here on a quasi-retreat move into here. And then we're going to hold these positions right here with the artillery here. Okay, these fellas, I'm gonna bring them back. Rest them. These guys are in tatters. Rebel regiments. Get a volley in there. Stop. Let's make them run off, huh? Blammo. Charge. 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 They won't do it? Okay, we're charging at the right regiment here. I like this. Good. Okay, off they go. Now we'll go here. And we'll just get around the flank of this whole thing. Good, good, good. Bloody. Holy moly. This is bloody stuff. Crazy bloody stuff, man. Oh my goodness. Hey. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm a goofball. And you're welcome. I, in my former life, was a professional communicator and broadcaster, and so it's funny to have that muscle memory about how to keep it clean, you know. Folks online let that fly a lot, and I do too sometimes. You know, I'll drop an S-bomb from time to time, maybe even an F-bomb here and there. But I find it's unnecessary to do that. Uncouth, even. Untoward and unbecoming. Revs be holding on for dear life as we push them. I think this thing's done. Clock winds down at about 15 minutes on the scenario. Of course, that'll wrap up the stream, the Forgotten Fights of May the 4th outside Chancellorsville in Fredericksburg. The entire battle will be complete. Now you see it, I don't go Godcam way high a whole lot. I usually keep it down here as low as I can get it. I think it's more exciting to watch. Holy moly, these guys inflicted 400 casualties, my word. So we should get a victory. I think we're already there. Right? I'd say we go ahead and now I was going to charge. Can't do it. Let's advance here and here. Yeah, now you're going to see some pretty tough firefighting right here with Hayes' brigade. I think Hoke's pretty much run off. Hayes' troops are much better troops, I think. Right here you see the Louisiana flags, the Confederate national flags. We've got remnants, I think. Who is that over there? Avery? Gordon's brigade. All right, let's go ahead, stop there, wheel, and do this. You boys advance out into the field there. Good. Running these guys off. Fantastic. Okay, we're back to fine on fatigue with them. Now, one thing that is a little annoying is that in this same scenario on the Confederate side, you'll notice their regiments aren't routing all the way back like our Confederate regiments were. So that's a little bit of a, bummer. It's not fair. It's not fair. Ooh, boy, yeah, off they go. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. Early's division was up against some pretty nasty Union troops here. Sheesh. So I would say we shift the guns position into the center more, kind of right here. Double time that. Start moving ahead here. Oh, got to keep paying attention to this little regiment out here, damn it. So we can't quite leave it alone yet. And these guys, Hayes Brigade, they're not going to quit easy. They're going to keep on coming. 1496. That's still a victory. Okay, let's go right out here, double time. And we'll be doing a volley fire. Only will form column first. 6 Vermont from the Vermont Brigade. We're going to push through the friendly line right out front. And the Vermonters are going to run out, form up. We'll have a volley going out. Just as these boys swing around. Let's go forward 100 yards. Blue. There we go. Fantastic, gentlemen. Very fantastic. Yeah, these guys have really been torn up. Guns are helping out behind very well. Let's make sure the other cannon double time it into their new positions. I think I got a feeling like you really wanted me to see that message. And so, hey, man, if you appreciate it that much, I appreciate you and your appreciation. And you can bet I will keep that up. All right, we're looking pretty good. We play defense at this point. For the most part. Whew! All right. right, gentlemen. We'll roll out these guns. And they'll be able to finish the job for us here. And we'll repulse these Confederates outside Fredericksburg. We're going to speed the time up right here. Wind it on into the end of the scenario. Pretty sure we're going to have them on the run. Pretty sure we're going to have them on the run here. Boom, boom. Let me hear you say, wee-oo. Here they come. Not a bad move on their part. There they go. There they go. Let's go ahead and let's go. Boom. Attack. Let's go ahead and go. Boom. Attack. 2 big brigades here in 6th Corps. Okay, we're falling back right here. Let's go like that. So you do still have the ability to time compress pretty well in this game. You know, you don't have to do it the slow plotting way for those players that are, you know, super geeked out. It posted more than twice. But I feel like maybe you know that. Here we go. All right. Hey, baby, major victory. We're going to call it that, baby. I love that. We're going to end the stream on a major victory. What? Oh, my gosh. How about them apples? I love that stuff. Guys, what a good time tonight. All together, us grognards. Hanging on a Wednesday work night. Thank you guys for taking the time once again. You're the best. Growl, esteemed member, for dropping in tonight. I know he's working hard behind the scenes to put together some things, I think, inside Scourge of War. I'm looking forward to see what he's got. Him and I, by the way, are going to be getting together once again over Scourge of War coming up on Saturday this week. Now, my plan is, or was, it probably will still be, because it's an easy thing to just pick up and play on a night like what I've got going on tomorrow. Let's jump back into some console play with Crimson Desert, the action-adventure open world game. I've been having a whole lot of fun with it. I hope you join in for that tomorrow night, of course. Appreciate you taking the time as always, guys. I'm Bank60s. This is Alternate History Gaming. Don't forget, click that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. Consider becoming a member for as little as $2 a month. $5 a month for more access, including members-only content, and I'll see you on the next stream.